No, Ahyeon was not hitting them high notes, she was pinching them. Please learn the difference between singing and screaming. Hey guys, it's your favorite toe on the internet, Jimin's Pinky Toe, back with another video. Which is crazy because I haven't posted this much content so close together before. I normally post randomly once a month, but y'all got 3 videos in the span of 2 weeks. Merry Christmas to my little toenails, I guess. Anyways, today I will be talking about Baby Monster's 2025 Mama cover of Golden. More specifically, Ahyeon's attempt at the song and the way people are reacting to this performance. But before we even get into this, let me put out a disclaimer because Baby Monster fans tend to skew a little younger, which means a lot of you will probably struggle separating your personal feelings from basic critical thinking. So let me make this very clear. This is not a hate video. Nobody's hopping on any hate train, nobody's jealous, and nobody's biased. Some of you younger K-pop fans hear one opinion you don't like and immediately short-circuit and a critique as a personal attack on your bloodline. I don't hate Baby Monster or Ahyeon, so don't even try to hit me with that allegation because I can hear it now. Oh, you're clearly a hater. You already made a video about Baby Monster. You're jealous and need to touch grass. This is simply a trending topic, a performance everyone's talking about, and I want to give my 2 cents. That's literally it. All right, now onto the actual video. So at this year's Mama Awards, Baby Monster performed a cover of Golden, a hit song from the very popular Netflix original movie, K-pop Demon Hunters. Ahyeon was given the toughest part of the song, the moment that should have stolen the show, which it did. But not for the right reasons. And because of that, she's become the center of a massive online discourse. Ever since that stage dropped, it's been non-stop chatter with people criticizing her vocal performance, while her fans deny every critique like their lives are on the line. And here's where I come in with my notes. Did Ahyeon do the worst job ever? No. Did she do a good job? Also no. Her performance lives in that uncomfortable middle area where it wasn't a disaster, but it was very clearly not good. Some of y'all are acting like she delivered a Grammy-level live vocal and the rest of us just went deaf. No. She was struggling and it showed. I've said this in my previous video on Baby Monster, but I think Ahyeon as a vocalist did have talent. Like I do think the girl can sing. In the pre-debut clips, you could hear the potential. She wasn't blowing anyone out of the water, but with proper, consistent vocal training, she could have been seriously amazing. But what did YG do instead? They obsessed over preserving her unique tone instead of giving her the technical foundation needed to support that tone, and have yet to correct and help her with her vocals now. They should be working to strengthen her breath support, eliminate tension in her throat, build proper voice placement, and how to navigate through note transitions without straining. But they didn't do that. They wanted an aesthetic sound, not a stable singer since they already had Rami. And look, I'm not a vocal expert, but I did take vocal music through high school to get that art credited I needed for graduation, so I'm not completely clueless in what I'm talking about. But since I'm not a professional singer or anything, so I asked someone who actually is. One of my friend's sisters who literally went to school for musical theater and is performing in a live production of Little Shop of Horrors right now. I had her watch the performance, and she confirmed everything. The technique isn't there, the habits are bad, and the training she received was clearly not enough for a song like Golden. Vocally, Ahyeon has a naturally interesting tone. Slightly husky, textured, youthful. But the downside is that her technique does not support that tone. Like she heavily relies on her nasally tone by using her head voice instead of chest voice, which will literally continue to fry her vocal cord. She had limited breath control, a strained upper register, and audible tension when she sings, which is why she should have never been given that song to perform to begin with. She was pushing when singing, which led her to screaming out the notes in attempts to hit them instead of singing them. Golden requires so much in order to sing it, like it's a very vocally demanding song. Many idols would struggle with it, so giving it to a bunch of literal teenagers, without Rami, who is the strongest technical vocalist, makes no sense. This was 100% a decision made for popularity and exposure, not skill. Ahyeon tried her best, and that's fine, but the result wasn't good. And before anyone screams hater, let me say this clearly. I'm not the biggest fan of her group due to reasons that land mostly with YG, we know this. But that doesn't matter. I don't let my preferences cloud objective reality. If something is good, I'll say it's good. If it's bad, I'll say it's bad. And this performance? It was not good. Not catastrophic, not tomato-worthy, but absolutely not standing ovation material. It was a poorly vocally trained idol doing her best with a song she should have never been assigned. Now let's talk about the online chatter, because this is where things get ridiculous. There is a difference between defending an idol and being delusional. If someone is bullying her, yes, defend her. That's valid. But I'm not sure you all know what bullying really is. Like, if someone makes a neutral, unbiased critique explaining exactly where the vocals went wrong, or just simply stated she did not do a good job, and your response is, no, she did, amazing, you're jealous, you're a hater. That's annoyingly stupid. Some of y'all are dick riding so hard that you've stopped using your ears. You're setting this girl up for failure because she'll never improve if everyone lies to her. And the excuses y'all pull out? Embarrassing. The audio was edited. The mic was malfunctioning. Look at this pre-debut clip of her singing when she was 10. None of that has anything to do with this performance. Ahyeon's vocals are struggling because of YG's bad training and didn't do a good job on this hard-to-sing song because of it. End of story. The sooner people accept that, the easier life gets. Now let's expand into the bigger issue. K-pop fans and their allergy to criticism. This fandom culture is so sensitive, it's actually funny. Not everything is hate. Not everything is jealousy. Not everything is biased. Sometimes people just don't like something. And guess what? That's okay. If everyone likes everything, life would be boring. But here come K-pop fans acting like if you acknowledge even one flaw, you've declared war. I can say something as mild as, this idol's artistry isn't very strong, and suddenly it's, well, Jimin can't sing. Okay, I know that. Why would that hurt my feelings? It's true, and I don't care. And also, what the full fuck does Jimin have to do with anything? What does piss me off is the assumption that saying it would destroy me. Like, you think I'm that fragile? Please? You see how I can acknowledge that someone whom I'm a fan of has flaws, but I can still like them and it doesn't make me less of a fan? Cool, right? Okay, your turn. Show me you can do the same thing. K-pop fans will fight to the death to convince everyone their fave is a prodigy, even when they objectively cannot sing or dance well. That's not you being stan of the week and getting a big ol' cookie because of it. That's you living in a delusion. It's sad, and it only makes your faves look worse. You are not a bad fan for acknowledging your idol has weaknesses. It actually makes you realistic. I want Ahyeon fans to be like, yeah, okay, maybe she isn't the best singer, but she's still that girl. Body T, face T, bank account large, mwah. That's the energy that makes sense. Not this embarrassing denial where you pretend she's the best vocalist in K-pop and everyone is just jealous. That just makes you look immature and disconnected from reality. Like, we've now somehow reached the point where fans are now even attacking James from Chorus for having a normal, human reaction to a live vocal moment. Like, be serious, y'all. Humans react. Faces react. It happens without us even knowing. It's not some deep conspiracy. It's not a calculated diss. And it's definitely not the crime of the century. But here comes Baby Monster fans acting like he went on stage and spat on that girl's face. This is what I mean when I say some of y'all can't separate your feelings from basic reality. Not every single facial expression on earth is an insult to your favorite idol. Sometimes a reaction is just a reaction. Baby Monster fans, you get upset when someone drags the group or Ahyeon, right? It stings, you get defensive, suddenly you're out here speaking for them, explaining everything, their age, the circumstances, whatever excuse you can throw together to make it seem like they were wronged. But then, you immediately go and drag a completely different idol, in the exact same way you'd throw a fit if someone did that to your fave. And you don't accept when fans of that idol use the same excuse and explanations? Like, make it make sense. You can't be out here screaming, respect Ahyeon or respect Baby Mon, and then turn around and clown another idol just because you're mad. That's not just hypocritical, it's childish, and honestly, it's exhausting. If you walk away from this video with anything, let it be this. Liking an idol doesn't mean you have to lose your grip on reality. You can love them, support them, and still handle conversations like a functioning human being by not ignoring the facts or discrediting other people's opinions. And also that, no, Ahyeon didn't do a good job with that cover. Also, just to be clear, when I was speaking generally about Baby Monster fans, I'm obviously not talking about the entire fandom. I'm only referring to those who actually fit the description I'm addressing. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. If you enjoyed the video, cool. If you didn't, that's also cool because I already said what I said. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Keep it cute or keep that same energy when I come in, them replies. This toe is now out.